Kendrick, after missing last game with the injury, did you kind of anticipate coming in today and having 37 minutes of game time?
Yeah. I just knew I couldn't let us down by any means necessary. I knew I was gonna play. I tweaked it in the first 4 minutes, but we had to get it in. By any means necessary, I was gonna win.
What was the process like over the last week to get ready for, this game and be ready to play physically?
It was stressful. Morning treatment, morning, night, middle of the day, like just all day. And day before the game, Jay was like, "I ain't gonna do it to you. Like you barely moving, you limping. I won't put you in harm's way." And it ate me alive because I wanted to be there. I know we was in first place, and sometimes you gotta protect the player. He said from himself. So, I mean, I'm just thankful he did rest me, so it wouldn't be nothing further, and I'm out for the rest of the year. So it was just constant treatment.
Was it harder than watching that game against Temple, knowing that you couldn't play?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I turned off the TV. I just wanted to get on my phone, SMU won. Like, I didn't want to stress myself out. So I'm just looking at the score on Google. I seen we was up 28-22 at halftime. I'm like, okay, it's low scoring, but we winning. And at the end of the game, when I got the score, I think I broke my game remote. And my son started crying because he was asleep. I'm like, oh shit. But I just want to win the conference, and I knew getting that done will put us, especially with this win, just still on top.
You said you tweaked it today, 4 minutes in or something like that. Where did it bother you then? Like, was it driving the ball or on defense or on your shot? Where did it bother you after that?
This is, I play a lot of zigzags and just them cuts, them sharp cuts. You just feel a pinch. But I mean, you learn how to play through it. I practiced after the road trip, so I kind of know what I could and couldn't do. And I was able to play through it.
Marcus, it was 41-41 with 15 minutes left. Then you guys went on a 27-3 run. I guess just, what was clicking during that run, and I guess just how did it feel when obviously the tides of that game turned?
We turned defense into offense. I think we were big defensively tonight. We were able to keep them in the half court, keep them out of transition. They're a good transition team, so we give all the credit to defense.
Did you guys change something up defensively, or was it them cooling off in their shooting, or both?
No, I think we upped our intensity. I think from 1 to 5, we took on the challenge of just guarding everybody. I think that was the biggest thing, our mindset. We changed our mindset.
A lot's made about this team being undersized. What does it say that you go against a team like that and outscore them in the paint and out-rebound them and do some of those things that you were able to do tonight?
Undersized don't matter. At the end of the day, we all out there playing basketball, and it's really who got the biggest heart. You know what I'm saying? So, 1 through 5, we got the biggest heart. So we go out there and we play every night, hard, as hard as we can.
Franklin, obviously they have they're a really tall team. I guess when did you know that you were going to be such a big part of tonight's game? Playing 20 minutes.
I didn't think about it. I just be prepared, get ready to play whenever my name has been called.
Yeah. So did you kind of feel, early on that like, okay, my name's been called and this is going to be a game where I'm feeling pretty good and playing well?
Yeah, I felt that from the start. And even what they said during their huddle, they said something, and it just kind of like, for me, I felt like it was so disrespectful to us and the entire SMU community. And then I was like, we ought to go out here and make this happen and let them know that they can't just come in here and just disrespect us and say whatever they want to say. So I feel like that kind of like boosted my momentum.
What was said?
It's kind of like I know it was
paraphrase.
It was kind of like the F word, SMU stuff, and we all heard it, and it was like, whoa. So it was just like, I was mad too when they said that. So.
For Marcus or Franklin, were you guys surprised at what Kendrick did today, coming off of his injury?
No. We always know he's like,
Super aggressive. Super aggressive. We feed off that. We play off his aggression. And you know, when he's hitting, you know, we're tough to beat. So, you know, we just following his lead and just helping him along the way, helping him lead along the way.
Kendrick, how important do you think Franklin was tonight? I mean, obviously bringing just a big body presence into the interior against a really tall team.
I think his presence was everything. He came in with energy, and with the energy followed the dunks. He banged with Durant well. I think he's gonna be like a projected top 10 pick. So all you can ask to do is limit to him, and I think he made it tough on him, frustrated him. And on the other end, he gave him all he can handle too. He made him guard him. If he lost him, he went behind his head, got dunks. You know, we went for block shots. Frank was there to dunk it. So, I mean, he outplayed him tonight. Simple as that. He outplayed him, and it showed.
Marcus, what was in the emotion of that last dunk on that putback rebound with a little bit of an aggressive yell after it?
I yell every time I dunk. I don't know, it's a habit, you know what I'm saying? I'm just like, you know, super laid back, so I'm just like one of those people that's got to get myself going. So, you know, any like energy play like I can do, you know, I got to give a little yell, so it's like a normal thing for me.
Kendrick, when's the last time you played a full game and had 0 assists? And does that bother you?
Man, I think it's been a minute. I don't know, but nah, it don't bother me. Like I tell everybody, I can beat you passing, rebounding, scoring. I have 6 points, and my presence on the floor sometimes it is what it is. Teams will deny me and don't even being helped, you know, for the drive. So, you know, it's kind of like Steph Curry, like his presence on the floor, even if he ain't shooting the ball good, it's just that. Like, and teams I seen one game, I think it was playing Wichita. My man was the help man on the drive, but he didn't even know what was going on because I think we got one today on a slip dunk with Frank in the second half. My man was the help man, but he's, you know, trying to get the ball out my hand. So, I mean, the assists don't really matter, just being out there and making winning plays.
Kendrick, what would an AAC Player of the Year mean to you?
It'll mean everything. I feel like last year, if we played enough games, I would have got it. We was cut short, but I think if I played enough games last year, we would have got it. I would have got it, but I didn't, and I'm here. So if I get it, then I'll be blessed. If I don't, oh well.